Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. We're Sayaka, and we're about to die. Now here's a really uncomfortable decision for me to make. Where do we hide from the Hammerman? You see, there's two places to go. The wrong ending, well, you know you have to die horribly, right? But the right ending, the beginning of the chapter indicates that Sayaka is still going to die horribly. So, we're going to see some really uncomfortable scenes no matter what I choose. So where should I go? Inside the cabinet does not seem like a very good idea considering it killed off Miss Yui. Under the blood-soaked table seems like it is a good idea because you successfully hid there in the previous Corpse Party game. So, in fact, wasn't Taguchi caught? No, I said a couple times in earlier installments that Taguchi was alive when we last saw him, but wait a second, wasn't he the guy who hid in the cabin and got caught? So, especially under the blood-soaked table. Let's do it. Okay, now now this message is making me hesitate, but it is what it is. Oh, you know this is gonna be like, you see the feet, and then you see the feet turn toward the table, and you're like, oh jeez. Yeah, not gonna lie, I would not exactly hold much hope either. Let's see what happens. Show me the feet, please. Here it comes, moment of truth. Yup. Oh, now who are you? Who do you think this is? Keep your mouth shut. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Step away from the tool. Oh, this is bad.
足や手をバタつかせて必死に暴れる。でも男の腕の力は強く、びくともしない。
And you know, you can't even tell this is a wrong ending because she dies either way, so like... What choice did I make? Which one am I going for here?
掴まれた喉も、もし男が力を込めたら即座に握りつぶされそうな予感があった。男は掴んでいた私の首ごと体を引っ張り、乱暴に部屋の中央に投げ出した。
On the table? That's gonna freaking hurt. That was a metal table.
喉に集中しているいろんな繊維質がクリッと音を立てて擦れ合う。
Oh. Ew.
息が詰まって呼吸する穴も潰れて
Ah.
意識が飛びそうになった。
I'm glad I'm not seeing this.
規制を上げたかと思うと、男はそのまま部屋の出口へ走り出した。
Why would he do that unless maybe Sachiko showed up?
そして通路に飛び出し振り返ると、出口の重い鉄扉に手をかけた。
Uh-oh.
閉じ込められる。瞬間的にそう思った。慌てて出口へ駆け出す私に、
Oh, she's still alive?
ひっくり返された机の表側に器具で両手首を固定された女の子が囚われていた。お願い、助けて。ちょっとやだ、開けて。開けてよ。 それから何日経っただろう。
But then why did the giant man run out? Like, why would he run out? Why wouldn't he just like, screw you guys and lock the door? Why would he like sprint out if days go by with nothing?
血の匂いの充満した真っ暗な部屋に一緒にいた女の子もずいぶん前から何も喋らなくなった。匂いも寒さも痛みも感じない。私生きてるのかな。誰かここから出して。
That's depressing, but why did he run out? I don't get it. Okay, I guess we're hiding the storage locker, excuse me. Yeah, wrong end only. Alright. Well, this one doesn't make a brain surgeon, right? Guess I'll choose the other option. Okay, here we go.
足音が迫ってきている。私は部屋の奥の大きな棚の前に駆け寄った。お願い、開いてよ。
You know, this is tangential. Something just occurred to me. How did days pass? And she only had the one thing of chocolate. Shouldn't she have gotten into some sort of diabetic, like, major problem? Unless the school's keeping her alive just to screw with her? Oh well, doesn't matter.
扉は難なく開いた。しかも勝手に閉じてくれる。
Oh no.
私は後ろを向いてお尻から体を棚の中に押し込めて閉まりかけの扉に指をかけ、 狭い棚の中に身を潜め、足音が部屋を通り過ぎてくれることを祈る。だけどよくよく考えると、この部屋の電気をつけたのが
Yeah, same
足
thing.
音。悪い方に考えると、どんどん頭の中が真っ黒になっている。別の生き物のように勝手にカチカチと動く口と、引きつけを起こしたように震える肩を必死に掴んでなだめながら、私は目をキュッとつぶって折れそうになる声を飲み込んでいた。なおちゃん、助けて。扉の隙間から部屋の中の様子がうかがえた。通り過ぎてと願った私の祈りを蹴散らすように、部屋に入ってきた。それは異様なものだった。人というよりは、なんだかよくわからないもの。いや、確かに人の姿だけど。
I read that.
その男は気絶していた様子の女の子を肩に乗せていた。
Yeah, do we ever see who that
部屋
is?
の中央にあるあの血まみれの机に歩み寄ると、乱暴にその子を投げ落とした。
Interesting. We heard it last time and we see it this time. Ugh. Still not helping.
女の子が苦しげなうめき声を上げて覚醒する。まだ生きているんだ。
Yeah, getting thrown down like that face first into a table like that, that must really goddamn hurt. We've heard that one.
ひどい。
Ooh!
あの子、両足が太ももから切断されている。
No!
なんてことなの。
Oh my god, that's Nana from earlier. She got her legs off, then she was pulled into oblivion. Oh my god, she's still alive, and she's being taken in here. This is what Mayu heard and couldn't do anything about. I can't believe we're coming back to this. But this is before the event? Talk about playing with time and space. Remember, Naho hadn't done anything to be cursed yet. And yet Nana got taken well after Naho had been sucked in, and the kids from the first game went in. So Naho was taken from the peasants to slightly earlier in the past? That is ridiculous.
男が女の子の上に馬乗りになって、机に
That's necessary.
高速具のようなもので
Yeah, otherwise she would have, like,
左
totally
腕と
escaped.
自由を奪っていく。待って、何をする気なの。
Where's that hammer? Just Nana just does not get a break.
Otokoは私の隠れている棚を通り過ぎて部屋の隅に行き、
Ugh.
工具箱のようなものを乱暴に引っかき回し始めた。金槌や
Oh,
ひび
jeez.
などが床に散らばって、
Hammers and
女の子の乗せられている
drills.
机の下にも転がり込む。荒い動作でそれを回収する。あそこに隠れていたらきっと見つかっていた。
That's kind of funny.
やがて巨大なペンチのような器具を持ち出し、
Ooh.
女の子の元に戻ると再び机の上に乗り、体の上にまたがった。
That is absolutely not necessary. Oh, man.
大きなペンチ。
Let's go ahead and stop this. Even though we're gonna die, this is gonna get really uncomfortable to watch. Somebody is dying real soon.
男は無言で必死にもがく女の子の方をわしづかみにし、
Oh,
ギリギ
man.
リと締め上げる。
Honestly, I was hoping for the freaking neck, but that is, That is original and really freaking nasty.
そして強引に口を開けさせたと思ったら、そこに大きなペンチを差し込んだ。
Oh. I thought he was pinching the cheek. Never mind. Less original, arguably more painful. I'm sorry for the pause. I'm trying to remember if we found human teeth earlier in the game. I'm not sure.
慣れた手つきで素早く両手でペンチの両端を握り直すと、強引に開いて押し込み始めた。
Down her throat? So I was wrong twice in a row, and each time I was wrong, it seems to arguably be getting worse. Oh, I heard that. I really wish they wouldn't do the sound effects. It's like, you barely hear it, but it's like, it gets in your head. It's like, they're so quick, you're like, oh. I don't know what you're supposed to do about this. Oh. Ugh. Coming back to that, are we? How many parts is she going to lose? Yeah, and you're just like there. It's like, oh. Oh, she finally died. Thank God. Whatever, man. You have the right. If Otacon could do it, you can do it. Oh, that's right. We had to use the bathroom, too. Oh, so that's how it comes back to you. Good point. If only I wasn't so snobbish about which bathroom I was using. If only I weren't. Huh. 目の前で起こった恐ろしい出来事に、私は言葉通り腰が抜けてしまった。Well, it almost never actually happens because we don't really have the necessity to do that. It's something of a self-defense mechanism. でも、このままいたらまたあいつがやってきて、見つかったら今度こそ殺されるかもしれない。とにかくここを離れようと、私は棚の戸を開け部屋に出た。I'm just glad they're not showing the body on there. Okay. I'm sorry. 女の子はピクリとも動かない。生きているようにしか見えないのに、マネキンのように動かない。じっと見ていると、私の脳と心の判断が噛み合わずに気持ちが悪くなってくる。Could we cut the picture, please? 胃袋の奥から湧き溢れてくる悲鳴を必死に噛み殺して、私はこの部屋を後にした。Exiting the room means cutting the picture, right? Yeah! My God, those eyes. やだ。なんなのこれ。夢なら早く覚めて。夢かと期待しても覚めない。現実だと理解するには、私のリアルを超越しすぎている。私の脳はだんだんと飽和状態になってきた。物を思考する回路にぼんやりと霧がかかってしまっている。なおちゃん、なおちゃん、助けて。Am I playing? それから No. Duh.
何日経っただろう。
That
途
sucks.
中で携帯の電源が切れて時計も止まって、私の中で時が消えても何も食べてない、何も飲んでない。もう何回も眠っているから。
That's
数
depressing.
日経っている。ポケットにはお母さんがくれたチョコが入っている。でもこれは私とお母さんをつなぐ大事なものに思えて。
Oh, hi.
私たちの友情は
Yup. And we're back. Just the end. What?
おいしい。
So she can eat? I kind of get a kick out of that, actually. Sachiko's just murdering people, and it's just like, oh, chocolate? Like, that doesn't come in here often. Sweet. Shangri-La. Why, sure, I'll save. Chapter 4 is rather quick, wasn't it? Much quicker than 3. And we still have a little bit of time, so let's go ahead and try Shangri-La. Who are we playing as this time? Oh,
罰を受けなくてはならない。
nice.
携帯のカメラがフラッシュするたびに校舎の壁を白く照らし出す。
Oh my god, he's already doing it, isn't he?
ここは無人だ。
This music, Jesus.
ただ俺と彼女だけがいる。
Calling it now, she is a corpse.
またここに来てしまった。
I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating, and my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited, and it was all because of her. Seriously, listen to the music. This is crazy. A perfect flower, brightly adorning the wall with its myriad colors, such was the departed female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. I'd never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply in a situation like this.
どんな精神状態なら同じ人間をここまでできるんだ。
I was certain this action had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of her arms had been nailed to the wall with construction-grade linchpins. Based solely on the dug-out abdomen, seemingly without the use of tools, the intestines lying on the floor, the smashed eyeballs and the exposed jaw, one might think she'd been torn apart by wild animals. But the linchpins and the faint traces of bloody handprints here and there proved otherwise.
だがこの造形はどうだ。これには誰かの意志が、情熱が宿っているじゃないか。
The blood that spattered far and wide shone in my flash like a bright red flame, and whole chunks of flesh were strewn about like flower petals. This flayed, eviscerated corpse with arms outstretched and nailed to the wall brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, no lesson to be taught. Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her.
確かに動物の中には食うためでなく遊びのために他の動物を殺し死体を放置する者もいる。
Yeah, it's called the creature in every sci-fi original movie ever made.
ライオンやサルやイルカのように社会性の高い動物の群れでは差別や虐待もある。だがそういう他者への攻撃衝動を作品にまで高められるのは本当にそれだけの理由か。
My internal monologue had become soliloquy, if only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Witnessing the aftermath of a murderer's actions did provide a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure. But why had she, in particular, stricken my fancy?
ここは死者のパーティー会場みたいな場所だ。
I get it.
凄惨な遺体は他にいくらでもある。
The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always, not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like steam after a hot bath. She was young, junior or senior high age, but that's about all I could determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through with blood, and there was no student ID name tag to be found. Sorry, player. The only reason I believed her to be a she, in fact, was due to the presence of a makeup bag and an ornate tortoiseshell jewelry box on the ground nearby. The tortoiseshell jewelry box? Like the one Ayumi picks up? Huh.
どこの誰かもわからない。こんな死体になぜ俺は。教えてくれ。君は誰なんだ。
He's getting like so deep with this, and it's like, meanwhile Mayu's like, I hope Shig's okay. This is what's happening. The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if an answer.
もうそんな時間か。
What, do you have an appointment or something? Oh, I better be off. Gotta go, because I can do that whenever I feel like it. A production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK educational network that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. That was like that extremely famous song, like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not a good singer, but if you know what I mean, that's The Barber of Seville. Being away from my TV at the time, I'd set a few reminder alarms on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of Rossini.
マユを探さないと。あいつは俺がついてないとダメなんだ。
Yeah, about that. Bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weaknesses that lay within her heart. Therefore, I was the only one who could truly protect her.
そういえば、持田の妹。あの子がどうしているだろうな。
Oh, that's right! I forgot about that. Yuka, like, runs into him taking pictures of corpses, and he's just like, oh, hi, you want me to join you? And she's like, not really, no, thanks. And he keeps following her and being like, hey, where are you going? And he's not harmful, but it's just really creepy. Ooh.
さっき俺は。
What?
ついあの子を追い回して。
That already
怖がら
happened?
せてしまった。
What a dick! This guy... this guy... I adored watching her run for dear life. It was an act befitting a psychopathic pedophile, yet I am no such thing. Why then did I glean such joy from it? That is hysterical. He was just like, yeah, I was trolling, man. I simply found her frail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. Yeah, someone else found it that way, too. The sight of an overwhelmingly weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. Look at that face. The sensation was nearly orgasmic. Yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I'd caused, I certainly intended no harm. It's okay then, Morshige, don't worry about it. The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me smile.
まるで自分の中で別の自分が目覚めつつあるような。
I still think the best part was when Kizami caught him taking pictures of that random body, and he's like, did you do this? Like, no. Go away.
ダメだ。こんなのは俺らしくない。この悪夢みたいな場所のせいか。
Indeed, this wouldn't do at all. If I were to return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first discarding this new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before. No, I was wondering about that, actually. I wonder how he's gonna die this time, because he totally killed himself once he made that horrible discovery about Mayu's corpse.
携帯に保存した画像や動画は
Movies?
全て消しておかないと。彼女の姿も。
Movies, huh? Alright. Yuck. And who might you be? The name isn't really ringing a bell, but let me guess. This is the... No, it's not the woman that Yuka caught him with, because that already happened. Huh.
やっぱもろに落としちゃった。平気かな、携帯。
And you know, speaking of that, do you think we run into Kizami?
最悪、ストラップ壊れたし。ここにも誰もいない。みんなどこにいるんだろう。ついさっきまで生徒会室にいたのに。やっぱりあの幸子さんのおまじないが原因なのかな。
You don't think this is the girl that... Oh, who saw her? Satoshi. Was this the one who tried stabbing him because she was just that panicked?
ここはどう考えても
Yeah,
生
thanks.
徒会の仲間とクラスメート数人で例のおまじないをして、多分私は貧血か何かで気を失ってしまったんだと思う。
By the way, I just noticed, what's with that upper left cubbyhole?
目が覚めたらこんな気味が悪いところにいた。友達の姿はどこにもなかった。最初は瞳子たちのいたずらだと思ったんだけど、どうもそんな雰囲気じゃない。
And do you think this is the girl who ended up dead in the entranceway? I don't think so.
怒っても叫んでも、さすがに怖くなってもうやめてと頼んでも誰一人現れない。なんだか悪い夢を見ているみたいだ。むしろ夢であってほしいと心から思う。一人でこんなところにいるなんて我慢できない。とにかく誰かに会いたくてたまらない。せめて私の名前を呼んでほしい。私は山本美月。白檀高等学校の2年生で生徒会の初期。私はここにいるよ。みんな。
Oh, we're playing as someone else. Color me intrigued. The door frozen in place.
この窓と同じで開かない。どうなってんのもう。
I don't know. I'm not going to accomplish anything by staying in one place. I need to keep looking for my friends. Okay. I kind of wanted to look at the other stuff, thanks.
美月さん。誰？俺だよ、黒崎。
Oh, Kizami's friend?
黒崎？どこ？
We were in the same hallway but separated by a huge hole in the floor. Still, I'd finally found someone. Kensuke Kurosaki, a classmate of mine from 2-4. After being alone in here all this time, finally a friend. I could barely contain my exuberance. Yeah!
黒崎！やっぱ無事だったんだね。よかった。
Yeah, sorry I'm late. I was trying out that one hentai game that my friend was showing me.
美月さんも大丈夫だった？怪我とかしてない？
私は平気。黒崎、みんなは？
わからないんだ。俺もさっき気がついたばっかで。大地、どうして自分がこんなとこにいるんだかも。
だよね。私たち生徒会室にいたよね。なのにどうしてこんなボロい学校に？
かもしんないけど、こんなことするやつなんて。
まともじゃないよ。黒崎見た？ここって。
したいだろう。見たよ。人生初の体験だよ。リアルでしょんべん漏らしかけたぜ。
やだ下品。
だけどマジでヤバいと思う。早くキザミやフクロイたち探してここを脱出しないと。
Yeah, if only we could find Kizami. Well, we'll see him when he's with Yuka. Kurosaki carefully inched closer to the hole in the corridor bit by bit, then took a good long look inside.
そんな穴ピョンって飛んでこっち来ちゃいなよ。あんた野球部だしスポーツ得意でしょ。
無理だって。陸上部ならまだしも。
使えない。そのうち補欠に回されちゃうんじゃん。
Okay, I might die from missing this, Mitsuki. Chill out.
厳しいな。美月さんらしいっちゃらしいけど、とりあえずどっか遠回りしてそっちに行ける道がないか探してみるよ。
ちょっと。
そこで待ってて美月さん。ついでに他の連中も探してくるからさ。
そんな慌てなくていいって。しばらくここにいてよ。一人にしないでよ。私性格きついからな。普段クラスでも生徒会でも姉子ポジションっていうか。
I guess I could be kind of a pain in the ass
やっぱエ
sometimes.
ミみたいにおとなしい子じゃないと男子から女の子扱いされないか。やっぱり県外。こういう時こそ使いたいのに。
2909?
時計もおかしい。さっき落とした時にどっか壊しちゃったかな。
It probably has been that long.
遅いな黒崎。何にもなきゃいいけど。
Huh.
おーい
Oh.
誰かいるか。
黒崎。
The voice sounded a bit different.
ここだよ。こっち。黒崎。
その声は美月か。
黒い。
Oh. Yay!
よかった。探したぞ美月。
Oh, is this the guy that when they showed him that dating sim, he was like the really posh, like, no, I won't get involved, like the stuck-up guy? It was Masato Fukuroi, a classmate of mine and the student council president. He always had a scowl on his face and dug his heels into the ground and everything, but right now his cold obstinance was as welcome as could be. Yep, that's the guy.
黒い。無事だったんだね。よかった。
Wait, wasn't it exactly the same thing I said to Kurosaki? I really need to get some new material. Do-ho-ho!
気がついたらこんなとこだし、黒崎いなくなっちゃうし、さすがに泣きそうだったよ。
なんだよ。いつもの美月らしくないな。健介も一緒なのか。
その穴の向こう側にいたんだけど、こっちへ来る道なくってさ、迂回路を探しに行っちゃった。
そうか。あいつは考える前に行動するタイプだからな。
フクロイの方はトウコたちには会えてないの？
ああ、大川や片山も見つからなかった。キザミも。
You know, I didn't pick up on it in the first game because you couldn't have known until later, but it was just so cool seeing the dead bodies and some of them going like Kizami, and you're like, what? What does that mean?
キザミ君は平気でしょ。
Yeah.
まあな。あいつみたいに体力も精神力もある人間ならこんな状況でも。
No, in fact, I think he kind of liked it.
とりあえず黒崎と合流して、それからみんなを探そう。
じゃあ俺たちもこっち側から迂回できる道を探してみるか。
大丈夫かな。私たちがここ離れてる間に黒崎が来たら。
その時はあいつがここで待っていてくれるさ。むしろ健介と俺たち両方で迂回路を探せば合流が早くなるかもしれない。それに探してるうちに他のみんなと会えるかもしれないだろ。
そうだね。ここでじっとしてても始まらないし、トウコたちのことも心配だし。
ああ、一刻も早く全員の無事を確認しないとな。
This guy's really got a cool head. The door to the art room is locked, meaning we could probably get in later. There's the pit. So I can't go further down the hallway in that direction. You are locked. Art room's no good, hall's no good. So I'll check this hallway, just so I can see if there's anything here. It's the one other thing on this floor. Alright, go downstairs and then I'm gonna call it a day. A lot darker in here than before. Oh, the music room! The music room was like one of my favorite parts of the first game. The song alone was just captivating. Oh, delight. But I don't even know if it's locked or not. Whatever the case may be, now I will stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We wrapped up Chapter 4, which had pretty much the ending you figured it would. It actually showed the later parts of that ending in the beginning. And the alternate ending was just terrible. I mean, you die pretty horribly in the wrong ending just by just being locked in the room with dead Nana. But the proper ending, you get dragged off more violently and Nana dies more violently. It's just like, ugh. And then we have Chapter 5, where Morishige starts off by being creepy with really elegant music. That was pretty unsettling. What a creepy guy. And he's already scared Yuka in Chapter 3, so we're well into... I mean, Yuka, like, from Chapter 3 from the first game. So we're already well into Yuka's story and Morishige's story. I am so curious as to where this is going to go. Until next time, everyone.